He climbed to the sky seeking power and came back with wisdom, long before roads cut through forests and kings ruled with crowns. The world was guided by unseen hands. Some hands were strong, some were cruel, and one, small and patient, belonged to Anansi. Anansi was not the strongest god. He was not the fastest, but he was the most curious. One evening, Anansi listened as humans complained. The rain comes late. The harvest fails. The powerful decide everything. Anansi's many eyes narrowed. If I controlled fate itself, he thought, the world would move only when I allowed it. So Anansi climbed higher than he ever had before, past trees, past clouds, until he stood before Nyame, ruler of the heavens and keeper of balance. I want the power to decide the world's future, Anansi said boldly. Nyame studied him in silence. Power that great cannot be owned, Nyame replied. But if you believe you are wiser than the world itself, prove it. Nyame gave Anansi one task. Go into the world and fix every problem you see. Return when nothing remains broken. Anansi smiled. How hard could that be? First, Anansi ended hunger by stealing food from the rich and giving it to the poor. People rejoiced, until arguments began over who deserved more. Next, he stopped wars by tricking leaders into peace. The battles ended, but resentment grew in silence. Then he removed lies, forcing everyone to speak only truth. Honesty spread, and friendships shattered under words never meant to be spoken aloud. Every solution created new problems. The more Anansi fixed, the more complicated the world became. For the first time, the spider god felt tired. At last, Anansi returned to the sky. I failed, he admitted. The world resists control. The world is not broken, the sky god said. IT is alive, and life cannot be ruled by a single mind, no matter how clever. Nyame spoke one final truth. Wisdom is not owning power. Wisdom is knowing when not to use it. Anansi descended back to the earth, not as a ruler, but as a watcher. From that day on, he stopped trying to control the world. Instead, he taught stories. Because stories do what power cannot. They change people without forcing them. And that is why, even now, when humans learn through laughter, mistakes and clever twists, they are still listening to Anansi.